Hey guys, so in this technique we're going to do a MET of the hamstrings. So when someone's got really tight hamstrings, you can use this technique in order to try to get a little bit more flexibility or length through that. Generally with these sorts of things, I think it's always useful to do an exercise after. So usually you'll use an MET and then use an exercise afterwards and give them something to go away with that they can continually lengthen and strengthen the muscle through range as well. So things like your single leg deadlift, stiff leg deadlift, waiter's bow type exercises where we're really working on lengthening those hamstrings with movement. I quite like dynamic movements for stretches, but you can also obviously give static stretches for the hamstrings as well. But for the MET, all we do is a simple kind of contract relax technique for the hamstrings. We would come up to the point of tension. With Patrick, he's got very good flexibility of his hamstrings, but we're going to pretend that this position here would be his limit or his block. And then I'm just going to control the femur again and underneath his ankle, and just get Patrick to flex his knee. So just bend that knee, good, for 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Big breath in, big breath out. On the breath out, I just take it to the next point I can, and the same thing again. So pulling into me, about 60% maximum, 60 to 80. 2, 1, and relax. Don't want them to go all out. Big breath in, big breath out. And on that breath out, just come further into that movement. And relax. And then I usually hold that last position. So I usually do about 5 of these. There's no real exact amount that you need to do. Essentially you're just trying to get some more length or more range of motion, and then I tend to hold the last point I get to for 30 seconds, and then again I would usually with this give a exercise to do after doing this. So then I would go into some waiter's bows or Romanian deadlifts to actually get that muscle lengthening through range or through that new range you've potentially got using that technique. And then you'll obviously be giving things at home to do in order to improve that as well, both static and dynamic stretches. So that is our MET technique to improve flexibility of the hamstrings. This could be used for lower back pain, obviously with knee discomfort as well. You might use this technique in order to improve that flexibility.